Some things are meant to be left behind. Hope, prayers, offerings, but not plastics. Did you know that in April 2025 at Kedungu Beach, 4 oceans collected over 385 kilograms of trash, where most of them being plastics wrappers from left after ritual prayers and ceremonial events. Hi, my name is Raisha, and this is my project called Zero Waste Hiking Project. In Bali, offerings are part of daily life. It's our way to reflecting the philosophy of Trihita Karana, living in harmony. But what happens if our way to form devotion start to harm the very harmony we seek? Offerings are meant to return to nature. But if you take a look at this picture, do you think that harmony would be possible between nature and plastics? This is where I start to see the real issue. It's not the offering that caused the harm, but the plastic we use in the offerings. So what can I do as a Balinese who makes offerings every day? Instead of using plastic-based materials in my offerings every day, I begin to replace it with organic-based materials like banana leaves, young coconut leaf, or even bamboo leaf. Because it's traditional, eco-friendly, and it's biodegradable. However, sometimes it's hard for me to replacing plastics with organic materials like these snacks because they already comes with plastic when I bought them. To deal with this problem, I just simply unwrap the snacks, throw the plastic properly, and just leave the food on the offerings. Some people might not realize, but by doing this, the food can be also eaten by small creatures like ants, which is very suitable with the principle of Trihita Karana. And this is the example of organic materials-based offerings. However, if we look deeper into this issue, is it truly plastic or the people who use the plastic that cause the issue? Because I realized that blaming the plastic alone won't solve anything. I know I can change everything, but I can start somewhere. And that's how this Zero Waste Hiking project started. Many people still don't throw their trash properly. And that's the real issue that I want to focus on. In this project, I want to encourage and remind hikers to never leave their trash, especially from the offerings during hiking. But some of you might be wondering, why do I keep saying hiking, like Zero Waste Hiking Project? Well, because this project was inspired by my first hike on Mount Sangyan. As someone who loves nature, I was so excited. Because hearing the word hikers, the first thing that comes to my mind is people who love nature. People who respect and enjoy nature. And that's what I thought until I hiked the mountain. At every steps, every uphill, every stops, I saw plastics. Too much plastic for a place that's supposed to be quiet, sacred, and full of life. And did you know what made it worse? Most of them came from offerings. In this project, I did so many things in a short time. I only had 3 months to get everything done. And I only came to Green School every once a week. I started from zero, like thinking about the idea, planning the whole thing, pitching the project, making the rundown, looking for the hiking participant, designing the sign, and also creating it at the iHub, preparing transport, guides, and so many other things. But of course, I'm not alone. So many people helped me also behind the scene. That was wild. That was wild and drains a lot of my energy. But everything was paid off. Let me explain you why. This project has two main activities, including sign installation and mountain cleanup. And I'm so glad to say that we successfully installing 4 educational signs at the first post, second post, third post, and at the summit. The places were chosen based on feasibility and where people usually stop and leave their offerings. The purpose of the sign installation is to remind people to never leave their trash during hiking. And not only that, we're on our way back down, we're also collected 4.5 kilograms of trash, with 4 kilograms of landfill waste and 0.5 of recyclable trash. Are you curious to see the details? Here I show you the documentary. Hi everyone, my name is Raisha, a student from Cultural Connection UPEXA Green School Bali, and this is my project called Zero Waste Hiking Project. In Bali, giving offerings is part of daily life. It's meant to bring blessing and keep nature in balance. But what many people don't realize is that the plastic they use from offering can cause environmental damage. This project is inspired by my first hike on Mount Sangyan. When I take a rest with my friend, I saw a lot of tiny plastics scattered away. And this made me realize of something important. Many people believe that their offerings are sacred, but they forgot that the plastic they use can harmful for the environment. Even though it's tiny, it still matters. So that's why I started this project. To help bring more awareness about this issue. Anyway, this project was fully supported by Green Project Hub of Greenstone. Big thanks to them for always supporting to my project since the very beginning. I couldn't done this far without their help. And now, I'm gonna tell you what we're actually doing in this project. There are 2 main activities that we do, including science installation and mountain cleaning. Hi everyone, we finally made it to summit. We already installed 4 signs at first post, second post, third post, and at the summit. The place were chosen based on feasibility and where people usually stop and leave their offerings. And now, after we take a short break, we will begin the mountain cleanup along the trail while we're going down. See you! Alright, so this is all the trash that we have been collecting throughout the hiking. This one is the landfill trash, weight for 4 kilograms of trash. And this one is recyclable trash, weight for 0.5 kilograms. I know it's not a big change, but I want to encourage hikers at Mount Sangyang to make a small changes and be more responsible when hiking. Because I believe that small action will bring change over time. Before I end this presentation, I just want to say thank you for some people who made this project possible. First thing first, I want to say thank you for Kak Indah and also Ibu Devi as my mentor and also the KKC coordinator for helping me in providing things for this project. Also, thank you for Ibu Leslie, Ibu Kate, and also Pak Benjamin for giving me the opportunity so I can present my project today. Thank you for Ibu Putri and Green Project Hub for giving me funding for this project. And also, thank you for the iHub team, Ibu Mega, Kak Andina, and also Kak Dita for helping me a lot with the tools and also the designs. My friend from KKC and also the alumni who joined the hike, Pak Ivan, Kak Sania, and again, Kak Indah, for also joining the hike despite the challenge that they have to work in the next day. And also, very special thank you for my brother for helping me so much behind the scene. And of course, my parents for just always being there. And that's all for me. Thank you so much.